You expected more out of Byron Murphy, etc. But question is, will he bounce back even stronger, even better? We shall see. Here we go. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead, take a look at the day 2 highlights right quick. Let's get to it. Shout out to Evil in the building, man. Shout out to Evil in the building with the $2 in the super chat. Much appreciated, dog, for real. He says, SKOL VIKES, let's get to it. No doubt, man. Shout out to Evil in the building again, bro. For real. Here we go, SKOL VIKES. We're going to break it down for sure. But let me get to this highlight room right quick. Just show, you know, a few highlights of training camp. You know what I mean? See what it's looking like around there. Here we go. So here we go. You see, let me got a full size it, baby. Full size it, baby. Run it back. Let's get it. Here we go. Was out there getting it, man. Swaggy Addy, boy. Shout out Swaggy Addy, my brother Swaggy Addy. Stay focused, bro. Stay focused, huh? Heavy. Here we go, dog. SKOL VIKES. Mad, ain't it? Here we go, man. Chuck D. Shout out Chuck D in the building, for real. SKOL VIKES. Here we go, man. Shout out Chuck D. That boy Jettas. Go get that thing, bro. Snack it in, bring it in heavy. SKOL VIKES. Here we go. Jettas, dog. Best in the world, Craig. Best in the world. Once again, you tell me one cornerback who can guard Jettas one-on-one the whole entire game, bro. I ain't talking 1 quarter, 2 quarter, 3. I'm talking all 4. Can't nobody do it. You know it. I know it. Here we go, bro. Let's get to it. Nice snag, Felt. Nice snag, Felt. Here we go. It's a little quick segment. Of course, I'm gonna get into more videos later, pressers, etc. But I had to show that little clip, man, right quick. Here we go. Let's get back to it. Well, what the hell? Where it go, man? Hold up, no? Hold up. Give me 1 second, man. Let me get it back. Hold up. How did it roll out? Okay. Hold up. Count. Boom. Here we go. We back to it. Let's get it, man. Let's get back to it. Just get back to where we go, man. Well, why don't we like that anyway? So where we at? Boom. So saw the highlight video, bet. And let's get to what went down in practice today, yesterday, etc. Well, today. Eagan, Minnesota. The Vikings dodged previously forecasted inclement weather and purposefully returned to the grass Wednesday in sticky conditions for the midpoint of their mandatory mini camp. The team opted for a slightly shorter session, 90-ish minutes, that included a walkthrough 11-on-11 period in the red zone after special team stations. positional activities, and a very competitive red zone 7-on-7. 8 players didn't participate. Defensive lineman Caleb Banks, linebacker Blake Cashman, tackle Kristen Darrisaw. And, right now you probably want to let Kristen Darrisaw rest as much as you can, pretty much. Wide receiver Terrell Davis, offensive lineman Tristan Lee, wide receiver Marcus Sanders Jr., outside linebacker Dallas Turner, and wide receiver Luke Weesong. But many of them worked on a side field. Turner was excused for a personal reason, and Darrisaw had a planned rest day. Like I say right now, man, minicamp, you can, of course, you can let Darrisaw get warmed up, get him some reps in, but at the end of the day, no need to force it or force him on the field. Whole lot of football to be played, bro. So be smart with him. That's pretty much the bottom line with Kristen Darrisaw right now, bro. Be real smart with him, period. Here we go. Let's get to it. Afterward, special teams coordinator Matt Daniels and offensive coordinator Wes Phillips spoke with members of the media for the first time this spring. Aaron Jones Sr., Joshua Metellus, and Andrew Van Ginkel took turns at the podium as well to discuss the offseason program so far and noteworthy topics. Definitely going to check those pressers out for sure. Here we go. First things first, here are 3 observations from day 2 of the team's mini camp that wraps up Thursday. Number 1, red alert. Dueling quarterbacks J.J. McCarthy and Kyler Murray split reps again, in which they should. If it's a fair battle, a fair competition, they really should. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Hey, 1 second, man. We go. Dueling quarterbacks J.J. McCarthy and Kyler Murray split reps again in a practice full to the brim of above-the-neck work, and they each funneled a few high-level throws in the red area 7-on-7 segment. The defense mirrored their high points, however, and canceled out some end-zone shots. Cornerback Byron Murphy Jr., who nabbed an interception Tuesday, had Velcro coverage against tight end Josh Oliver in one of McCarthy's early passes, denying the 6'5" target near the back right pylon. And we're gonna need an overall better season from Byron Murphy Jr. this year, no cap. Like I say, you can't run from the season. I repeat, you cannot run from the damn season. So like I said earlier, Byron Murphy Jr. had damn near a letdown year. We need more from him. We need more from him this year, no cap. He got a big payday. He got paid, got the Guapino, the Federale, Linguini, Fettuccine, etc. Well, guess what? It's time for him to step up and show out. Period, bro. He didn't do enough last year. He didn't do enough last year. Here we go, man. But shout out to him for stepping up in the red zone against a bigger body, etc. Here we go. Hey, Josh Oliver. Be strong, dog. Be strong at the point of attack, etc. While you letting Byron Murphy Jr. get balls over you, outbody you out, all that. What the hell going on around here? Come on, bro. Stop it. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Where we at here? Offensive players piped up that the ball wasn't caught cleanly. Hold on. Running back. Here we go. Later, Murphy grabbed another pick off Murray, his former Cardinals draft classmate, when the 2-time Pro Bowl QB was going for Ty Felton across the back of the end zone. I believe Murray threw 2 picks today. So talking about overall better day, McCarthy had the better day. If we're being realistic here and talking about technical facts, since everybody want to make a big deal about it being old minicamp OTAs, etc. Well, if we're going to compare and talk about fair competition, this and that, guess what? Are we going to compare who had the better day around there? Like I said, I believe Kyler Murray threw 2 picks today. But it's all part of the process, part of the plan. This is where you want the mistakes to happen. Rather them happen here than the regular season type shit. Here we go. Rookie corner Chuck Deming, shout out Chuck D, man. Once again, shout out Chuck D, making plays all spring, etc. Let's run it back right quick. Boom. Rookie cornerback Chuck Demings also flashed in the tight quarters, elevating to swat away a Murray touchdown chance intended for Deshaun Jones. Now, Deshaun Jones been on the practice squad for a minute now. You know it. I know it. Question with Deshaun Jones is, will he make real noise this year, or will he just be put out the mix, back to the practice squad, dog, etc.? You know, some guys will go. You will see new faces in certain rooms. Period. Watch out for Dylan Bell. I repeat, watch out for Dylan Bell. Hey, Dylan Bell, bro. Don't sleep on Dylan Bell, a real animal, or per animal. Big, versatile. You can put him at running back, H back, damn near tight end. You know what he does at receiver, etc. Holmes. You know? So with the right development, bro, the right understanding of the game, he gains that experience. Watch for him to contribute this year. I repeat, Dylan Bell contribute this year for real. Here we go. Let's get back to it. We go, man. Running back a little bit. Where we at here? In the same period, the defense notched what likely would have been a covered sack with McCarthy at the helm. He wound up leaving the pocket and lacing the ball to Felton, meaning laced it in there nicely, quickly, and swiftly. Boom, bang, bah. Bullseye, bang. Lock in, 9, for real. Here we go. And one other Murray attempt was placed dangerously. He zipped one to Miles Price that was bobbled and clinched for 6 points. Although Ivan Pace Jr. was in the area and equipped to make loud contact if the opponent was in different colors and the action was at full tilt. So really, basically, they saying, hey, bro, Ivan Pace Jr. could have cracked his dome off the rip. You know it. I know it. The ball was in the air. He could have smack, crack, bang, old boy. You know, he could have cracked mice. He could have really mess Miles Price up, potentially, Holmes. So like they say, if the pads were on, it was the other opponent, it was full go, full tilt, etc., it would have been a different story. So once again, it's totally different. I repeat, totally different, bro. When it's live play, live physical play. There's no hiding from it, no hiding from it. Like I keep saying, they cannot hide from the season. September 9th, they cannot run from it. Here we go, man. Let's get it. Number 2, safety check. It feels outlandish to imagine a Vikings defense without cornerstone Harrison Smith. Well, hey, man, you know, maybe he just doesn't love the game anymore. Respect, shout out Hitman. Maybe he understands he just maybe need to stop it while he can, you know? Or maybe he just wants to take a longer break. Maybe he don't want to come back to training camp, etc. Well, whatever the case going to be, whatever the case is, we're going to find out for sure. You know, will Hitman be missed? Hell yeah. Is he a Vikings legend? Hell yeah. Future Hall of Famer? Of course. But sometimes, hey, bro, you know, you must move on from players. Here we go. But like I say, maybe he just wants a break from it all, a longer break this time around. He'll come back, shake back, training camp, maybe preseason, whatever. But I'm sure he understands right now he's no longer a starter, but he still can be a big contributor up close and personal to the line. That's about it. You know, you can no longer be comfortable in having Hitman in coverage. He's just a liability, just like Josh Metellus. No disrespect. We just talking facts here. There are liabilities in pass coverage, bro. Period. Here we go. Let's get it. As the Hitman keeps weighing his football future, though, we are getting a first look at the shape of the secondary if he chooses to head for the sunset retirement rather than return for year 15 in purple. When defensive coordinator Brian Flores met with the media after practice Tuesday, he said replacing Smith is a difficult task and doesn't happen right away. The safety group, at least, has a solid veteran presence with Josh Metellus, Theo Jackson, Jay Ward, and Tavier Thomas. Definitely a lot of experience back there. How will the experience show up on the field at the end of the day? You know, here we go. They know how Flo likes to operate, plus the small details that make a big difference, and they can help assimilate young players. Here we go. Such as the other Thomases patrolling the back end, third round pick Jacoby, and UDFA rookie Jacob. Here we go. Let's get it, man. Metellus commented on the former Wednesday and described him off the cuff as electric. Wow. Here we go. You can tell how much he loves the game, and as a guy like me who's also a lover of the game, you appreciate that. Metellus continued. Obviously, our safety position, we do a lot, we talk a lot, we handle a lot, so there's been a lot thrown on his plate these first couple of weeks. The test is on, the test of war, etc. is on. You know, Brian Flores, he gonna throw him to the wolves, throw him to the fire early. That's what B-Flow do, right? Right. I repeat, he gonna throw him to the wolves, throw him to the fire early, man. No cap. As he should. I repeat, as he should. Here we go. Let's get to it, man. Yeah. Where we at here? First couple of weeks. I'm sure as we get into training camp, he'll come into his own and start to show more of his personality on the football field. The latter was busy in the cramp 7-on-7 in the big nickel package alongside several starters. That group also featured second round rookie Jake Golday, who has logged some mileage this week, sans Cashman. Line dancing, number 3. The first half of practice harped on the techniques and backbone concepts of different position groups. Players drilled pass rush moves, routes on air, ball handling, etc., etc. During one part, the big men on offense split off into 2 groups. The tackles paired with the tight ends, while the guards coupled up with the centers to perform combo blocks before peeling up to the second level. Even wearing only helmets, their impacts were aggressive. The interior triangles also identified, communicated, and passed off simulated twists by offensive line teammates. Those were especially interesting to watch because they showcased the unit's positional flexibility. The 3 centers that anchored the sets were Blake Brandell, Michael Juergens, and Joe Huber. The duo beside Brandell was Donovan Jackson and Will Fries. Walter Rouse and Rashawn Lee flanked Juergens, and Delby Lemieux and Gavin Gerhardt aligned on Huber's hips. Quickly, here's why the depth is worth introducing. Like I say, bro, having a Super Bowl caliber team relies a lot on your depth chart, period. And one thing you can say for sure about the Vikings depth chart in general this year, definitely improve. Shout out Rob Brzezinski once again. Here we go. We got in the building, man. We go. Lamont in the building. My dog Lamont in the building. What up, dog? SKOL Vikes, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Shout out Bat in the building. Bro. SKOL Vikes. Here we go. Oh yeah. One of the talking hears was making excuses for Murray's back-to-back INTs. You see there, Bat? You see there? Back-to-back interceptions. Hey, back-to-back, man. What's up with it? Of course they're going to make excuses for it, right? Of course. Now ask yourself the same question. Will they make excuses for J.J. McCarthy, Bat? Hell no. Not at all, right? Not at all. Here we go. You know, like I say, McCarthy had the better day. We're talking about fair play, etc. McCarthy had the better day, dog. 1 second. You hear me, bitch? Yeah. McCarthy had the better day today, right? And they love to say that Murray is better than McCarthy. How? Why? When? Where? Huh? Here we go. Tell somebody to make it make sense for real. Here we go, man. Let's get to it. The Cardinals receivers seem to do the same thing, evidently. What he said, the receivers ran the wrong route, evidently. Here we go. Always something, right? Exactly, bad. Exactly, bad. One of the news boneheads was making excuses for collars, INTs. Oh, the receiver ran the wrong route, evidently. That seems to follow Collar around, evidently. Yeah, bro, come on. We know what's up, bad. It's all good. Hey, let it keep going, man. Let it keep going. You know, he can't run from the war. He can't run from the battle with McCarthy at all. Here we go. By the way, if Collar and Kirk were the choices, I would be on the Collar train. We knew what Kirk's ceiling was. Oh, yeah, definitely, bro. Pretty much anybody over Kirk, damn near. You know that? Believe that. But it's crazy just how they just assume Murray was going to win the job. They just assume Murray is better than McCarthy. So pay close attention to who's having the better day here, better day there, etc. But today McCarthy won the day. He won the damn day. You know, since everybody want to make a big deal about how good Murray looked one day of OTAs in shirts and shorts throwing the ball. So hey, talk about him throwing 2 INTs, interceptions, dog. What about that? Or they keep that quiet, keep that on hush mode. They don't want to talk about that, or they don't want to talk about Lil Murray around now on that. All right, back cool. Here we go. Let's get back to it. But shout out to McCarthy for winning the battle today. We understand it's a war, but he won the battle today. Here we go. Lock in, 9, for real. Dominate, you hear me? Dominate, period, dog. No doubt. Where we at here? Let's get back to it. Rouse has appeared in 8 career contests, but exclusively at tackle. And Lemieux, UDFA, and Gerhardt, 7th rounder, are rookies with extensive college experience on the edge and the pivot, but not inside. And there you go, man. That's pretty much the news, majority of the news for minicamp day 2. Now I'm gonna get into the videos, pressures, etc. You got any more? You got any 411? You got the scoop, the 411 on what went down. Any more news on what went down today at minicamp day 2? Let me know, bro. Let me know for sure. I believe tomorrow is the last day of minicamp and all that before they get their little break, right? Let me know in the chat about that as well, bro. Here we go. Here we go, man. That's word. Vikings fans were in meltdown mode when Kirk tried to hold hostage. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, what he said, Lamont? A9 was out there thugging. Hey, thugging out, Nod. Thugging out, Nod. Here we go, man. Hey, Team 9 round yonder. You hear me? You hear me, Lamont? Team 9 round yonder, man. Tell everybody keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy, bro. No doubt. You know? When 9 win the job, keep that same damn energy to everybody, whoever turned their back, switched up, disrespected 9, and all that. Everybody who calling Colin Murray K1, keep calling him K1 when he riding that damn pine, right? Right. Make sure you got that same energy you've been having ever since K1, Colin Murray, came in the damn building. Don't hop back on McCarthy's nuts, man. Don't say, oh, I told you so. I knew it, this and that. No, don't do that. Don't do care. Stay your ass around yonder with that same Murray energy. Period, man. No cap. You know it. I know it. They believed in him in the draft, disrespected him after the draft. Bam. He been a scapegoat since day 1. Here we go, bro. Let's get it. Once again, Murray wins the battle today. Shout out Murray, bro. It is a war, but not Murray, that punk chomp. I mean, McCarthy won the battle today, bro. It's definitely a battle, but he must win the war as well. Here we go. Lamont, you must expound. Lamont, you must expound, man. How was he thugging, though? How was he thugging out there? Was he throwing them dots? Was Dottie McCarthy around there showing out? Huh, Lamont? How was he thugging, my boy? Was Dottie McCarthy? You know, I call him Dottie McCarthy, man. Heavy, Ovi. Was he throwing them dots left, right? Bing, 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 bing. Brr, bang. Bullseye. Bang. We go. he out there rapping Lamont, huh? Here we go, man. Let's get to it. Oh, man, bro, we go. Oh, yeah. That's what's going to happen. 9 is focused and locked in. I hope so, man. I hope so. I hope so for sure. Here we go. You hear them boys on Speak Easy podcast? Hell no, who that is, Lamont? Who that is, bro? Who that is, Lamont? No doubt. He say dots were crisp, throwing down in rhythm and all. Man, what? No way now. For real? Hold on. What article, man? Yeah, nah. Here we go, McCarthy, my brother, man. Here we go, dog. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. I need to see this news or hear this news about McCarthy dottying up, man. Dottying up, dog. Mm-hmm. Get to that later. Let's get to these pressers right quick. Got to get to some of these pressers right quick, man. No doubt. We go. Let's get to it, man. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable for real. How many they got in there, bro? Damn. Everybody talk today, ain't it? Which one I get to here, man? Let's see here. What is this one here? Let's see here, man. Let's check out Josh Metellus right quick, see what he got to say, man. 1 second, man. 1 second. What he said, people who think Murray is the next Darnold should remember that Darnold was reprogrammed by Shanahan before coming to Minnesota. And not only that, kind of reprogrammed again, you know, when he went to Seattle type shit. You know, Clint Kubiak kind of reprogrammed him and all that. Him, McDonald, etc. So yeah, dog, for sure. For real. He said, I live 5 minutes from TCO practice facility. That's what's up, Lamont. That's what's up, bro. No doubt. No doubt. So you know so you gonna know the scoop off the rip. Here we go. It's LaShawn McCoy and the lame ass dude Acho.